Anyone, anywhere, could be a Skrull. You can't trust the government. Hydra and AIM have been infiltrated. And worst of all, the superheroes. Everyone has been compromised.
What's up? It's the Incurable Collector, back with a new series that I'm calling Battle for Earth. Basically, it's going to be featuring my Skrull army. So today, I'm going to show off the army as a whole, and then I'll come back and do other videos with smaller groups. That way, you'll be able to see more of the Skrulls themselves, be able to see more of the detail. I'll break some of the Skrulls down, show you some recipes, things like that. But for now, I'll just give you a general overview of the whole collection as a whole, give you a little bit of background, how I came up with the idea, so on and so forth. So yeah, so Secret Invasion, it was a Marvel story, like around 2008, 2009, I don't know, somewhere around there. I really liked it. I liked the idea of Power Scrolls. The fact that anybody at any given time can be a Skrull, and for the majority of the story, no one knew. Who can you trust? That was the underlining tone of that book, of that story. Now, the Power Scroll has been around for a long time. He first appeared, I think, back in the early 60s. So that's nothing new, but the Skrulls in Secret Invasion were something new, like take this one here. Now, when one of the objectives of the Skrull Empire when they invaded Earth was to secure Wakanda because they wanted access to that vibranium. So this Skrull here was genetically engineered specifically with the task of defeating the Wakanda King, Black Panther. Of course, he failed. Panther gave it to him, but still, that was his purpose. That's what he was trained his whole life to do, was to fight Black Panther. So this particular Skrull has the powers of Wolverine. Also, he has the powers of Bullseye. See a little bullseye on his forehead? Yeah. Then the power of Iron Fist, and also Luke Cage. So he was made specifically for one objective. That's where the idea for where he came from. The Skrull pools, they appeared in a Deadpool tie-in where the Skrulls, they recruited Deadpool to help them clone Skrull pools, pretty much. And Deadpool went along with the plan. Obviously, he wasn't really going along with the plan, but he just did it just to kind of mess things up. And he was doing all type of crazy things, and he just messed. It was a funny little tie-in. He caused complete chaos. He just really messed up these little Skrull pools. Their psyche, their mentally, they were all messed up. So that's where the Skrull pools came from. This Skrull here, the Iron Man Skrull, he appeared in a slightly different costume in one of the books. I don't remember where. Of course, the gigantic battles, Marvel Universe's Skrulls back there. Now I've done some mods to these guys, as you can see. He has different hands, right? Also has the chest harness painted, and also his helmet painted to kind of distinguish him from the regular Marvel Universe gigantic battle Skrull. Give it, make it a little bit different. As you can see here, this one in the middle, I haven't done nothing with him. I was planning on something. He's kind of just back there taking up space. I'm going to do something with him at some point, probably. You can see another mod here where his chest has been sculpted over and then painted. He also has different forearms, except for not to carry guns. Two big old gigantic guns. So yeah, just something to kind of, differentiate him from the other gigantic battle Skrulls. Got the Nova Skrull there. He also appeared, I think, really quick on panel, as well as this Cyclops Scroll. I learned early on that using this Bishop, Marvel Legend Bishop as a base is a bad idea. That's just a bad base for pretty much any custom. in my opinion. But yeah, we used that for a base. He made it work. So got the Marvel Universe Thanos as Puck. This scroll here, the Cyclops Scroll, he also appeared on a splash page really quickly. That's where I got the idea for that one. This is one of my favorites. He's kind of a Punisher, obviously. You can see this Punisher shirt. Beast / Cable. That's what's up with him. Now, I get a lot of questions as to why Spider-Woman is just kind of sitting there chilling, right? She's the only one there that's in human form, whereas everyone else is scrolled out. Well, that's because in the comics, she's the queen, and for the majority of the books, you never see her in her scroll appearance. Not to the very end, she actually scrolls out when she's fighting Wolverine. So it's kind of a nod to the comic, is what it is. That Hulk scroll right there, that was a scroll that appeared on panel, on a quick splash page. Magneto, I believe, as well. Same thing goes for that Nightcrawler. He appeared in the same tie-in that those scroll pulls did. So that's where I got the idea from him. This guy here, just something I just kind of thought up. There was a comic panel with this gigantic scroll head. So I decided, you know what, that would be kind of a cool idea. So that's where I got that from. Just swapped it out. No real big deal back with that one. The Iron Man / Dr. Doom, that was the original design I thought up. Got the Onslaught scroll back there. The Hobgoblin scroll with this Infinity Gauntlet. Original idea as well. Some of these are real simple. You know, like you have like the Namor here. Lighting's kind of bad, but the Namor, and then the War Machine. So, you know, have the Gladiator here, which is kind of cool. Then I have Galactus up here. Now, Galactus showed up toward the very end of the story when the heroes and villains and the Skrulls were having that huge battle in Central Park. You see a Galactus Scroll off in the background. Now, obviously, he does not wield the power cosmic. The Skrulls and all their technology, they cannot replicate something as, you know, powerful as that energy. So he's probably just there for intimidation factor. You know, you see a Galactic Scroll on the battlefield, you're likely to probably freak out a little bit. So that's what he's about. The Asgardian Scroll, like I mentioned before. Or did I mention about it? No, I didn't. So the Asgardian Scroll, a version of the scroll appeared in that same Black Panther tie-in. He was also trained from birth to be able to take down Black Panther. He also failed, but he has the power of Beta Ray Bill, Thor, and Loki. And then we have the Absorbing Man Scroll. He's the original concept. He has some nice detail here on his leg, the little brickwork. It's pretty cool, actually. Got that Juggernaut Scroll back there. You know, I've used a lot of fodder while building this army. I've used a lot of pits. Right, there's one there. The Apocalypse / Annihilus Scroll back there is also built on the pit. I've used Marvel Icons, Venoms, where my 2 Onslaught Scrolls are built on those guys. McFarlane Spideys. I've used Ares over there. I've used Ronin builder figures for this Ronin / Deadpool scroll. So you've named it. It's been a lot of sacrifices made in the quest to build this army. But I think it's really cool. I think it's really unique. I like the ideas of scrolls. Anyone can be one. So you can use pretty much any fodder. I've used, I don't know how many of those Marvel Select Scrolls heads. And no, those are not cast. I actually bought individual Marvel Select Scrolls, 3 packs or whatever, to get the heads off of those guys. Then over here I have the That started off to be a bulldozer scroll. I don't know. I just had to fight. I thought, why not? He's okay. Behind him is a Dr. Octopus Scroll made on that DC Universe Class 6 Mongol base. We have a what's this guy's name? I forgot this guy's name. Whoever this dude, I forgot his name. Oh man, U.S. Agent. All right, U.S. Agent. Yeah, U.S. Agent. Skrull. Got a Thanos back there. I also have a Yellow Jacket who played a key role in the story. This Venom Skrull made a couple of appearances on. Well, actually, he made one appearance on page. So that's what I got the idea from him. Spiral is an original concept completely. I like the way that he looks. Back there, that Juggernaut / the Thing Hulk scroll is actually another scroll that was sent to Wakanda. He also failed, just like the other two. He was engineered to take on the Panther. The Panther gave it to him along with his two buddies. He put them all of them down. Then we got this Iron Man / Hulk / Rhino scroll. That's the Illuminati scroll back there. He appeared on a panel really quickly. So you have Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt. Thought he was pretty cool. Then we have this figure here, was just a monster of a figure. That Terrax back there. I love that figure. That's the only one scroll that I have that I actually been thinking about just having him repainted to be an actual Terrax instead of a scroll, because it's just such an awesome sculpt on that guy back there. But yeah, just wanted to give you a quick look at my scrolls. Like I said, I'll do a few more videos where I'll break them down in smaller groups to give you a better idea and give you a better look at everybody. This little guy here, one of the antennas broke off. Very sad. Very sad. But yeah. Battle for Earth.